I had a lot of anger in my life because he was not there. And the thing that kept me sane was music. Music kept me sane. Music was my connection to Jesus. Music was the way that people could see me. Music was the way that I was able to communicate the anger and hurt that I had. And so, and I lived a very lonely life because I was raised in a neighborhood that didn't have kids, a lot of kids. Mm-hmm. Now, sometimes people's grandkids would come visit them, and sometimes in the summer I would have friends, but for the most part, I lived by myself. I didn't have relatives that I would play with. I didn't have other kids except for church. Mm-hmm. So I lived lonely. Gertrude was at an age, she didn't take me places. So it's like I wasn't gonna go to the park. She wasn't, we weren't gonna go to Six Flags because she was an older lady.
You said she was 64.
She drove 2 places, church and to the grocery store. And so I spent a lot of time by myself. I spent a lot of time lonely. So if it wasn't for music, music saved my life. And I would write Jesus songs. And then when I got able to talk to girls, I would write them songs. And so I would write people's songs.
That was the game. I'm gonna put some poetry on this paper, baby.
Yes, sir. And it worked, Doc. It worked.
Writing, that was a God's gift.
Yes.
Easily.
Yes.
While I was watching the documentary, these are quotes from you. Love is a muscle that has to be trained. After finding out the news, you said something that was, who am I? Well, because I've only knew myself when I was broken. This is the thing that I know this to be the truth about why Father's Day was your best impact for me. You not knowing how to love, this is you talking to Miss Deborah. You not knowing how to love made me not know how to love, end quote. If that ain't the epitome of a generational curse, I have never seen one clear as day. I paused it, replayed it, paused. I said, no, I got to get this, pause it, boom. That's a curse. That is a curse. A person not knowing how to love, then raising something still with the inability to know how to love. Now that root, that flower that you've raised is going to be the same way.